My oldest daughter, she had mental health issues. And then as she got older, then she got into substance abuse, self-medication. I knew early on that Neek, her name was Anik, I wear her, she's deceased now. I knew she wasn't going to be a good fit to have a child. So sure enough, when she was 20, she got pregnant. She wasn't even living with me. So when Trey was born, I was in school. When I had to take him, I had Trey, a job, in school, and it was affecting my health. So I said something has to give, and of course I wasn't going to get rid of him. I had to have my job, so I gave up school until he got older. Helping him to navigate that. I met a lady who when I went back to college. She had custody of her grandchildren, and she kind of gave me some pointers. She kind of guided me along the way. She was the one who told me that I could go to court. She was the one who told me that, you can go to childcare choice and get a voucher for childcare, which I needed desperately because I was working. Then my youngest daughter, she had a baby, and it was just because she was young. She wasn't abused. She just, when he was like 9, he came to live with me. Fast forward, Trey was almost 21, and Nick got pregnant again. After all these years, she got pregnant again. And I'm like, oh my God. So anyway, a social worker reached out to me and told me, I knew she was pregnant. She said, we have her, turns out this baby's gonna go to DCF. And I'm like, oh God, do I wanna do this? But I couldn't let my baby be taken in by DCF. So when she had him, I was there. He was the teeniest little thing I ever saw. And I went to court, and I got custody of Cameron. I used to read the paper a lot. So there was an article about this lady, Harriet Jackson Lyons, and she had this group, ROC, Raising Our Children's Children. But it didn't have any contact information about her. I'm like, this is great. This is what I need. This is somebody who understands. These are my people. So in your community, there are people out there. If you just ask enough questions, just keep asking. Somebody's going to give you some answers to help you to get the help that you need, the support that you need. Then when there's some things that are just so frustrating, there are other grandparents who I can vent to because they know. So sometimes you have to vent. And that definitely helps. But then, of course, I would be plugged back in. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming at times, but it's so rewarding. I mean, just to see Cameron, he told me, he said, Mom, I'm never leaving you. I'm never leaving here. So, that makes you feel good. So, yeah.